An interactive graphic explores whether Americans prefer Prince William or Prince Harry, revealing intriguing insights into the U.S.'s fascination with the royal family. Despite declaring independence from Britain in 1776, many Americans remain captivated by royal events, such as the 1981 wedding of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, which drew 23 million viewers, and Diana's funeral in 1997, watched by 33.2 million. Entertainment journalist Eric Carlson likens the public's obsession with royal gossip to the allure of reality TV, comparing figures like William, Kate, Harry, Meghan, Charles, and Camilla to supercharged celebrities. A recent YouGov poll surveyed over 1,000 Americans to gauge their opinions on various royals, both past and present. The majority of Americans have shown a strong preference for Princess Diana, with over three-quarters holding a favorable view of her, despite her tragic death in 1997. Historian Alicia Carroll noted that before Diana married Charles in 1981, few Americans paid attention to the British royals. Diana's charm captivated U.S. audiences, making the royal family a significant point of interest. Interestingly, Americans, 67%, also hold a positive view of the late Queen Elizabeth II, who was celebrated for her 70-year reign and efforts to strengthen U.S.-UK relations. Notably, she met 14 sitting U.S. presidents, excluding Lyndon B. Johnson, and was named Time magazine's Woman of the Year in 1953. While Buckingham Palace draws millions of visitors to England annually, Carroll contrasted this with the U.S., where tourists often prioritize attractions like Disneyland over political landmarks like the White House. The Queen's visits to America included 4 state visits and 5 state dinners, with a memorable moment in 1983 when President Ronald Reagan laughed heartily at her witty remark about California's poor weather. She joked that while Britain had exported many traditions to the U.S., she hadn't realized weather was one of them. Princess Diana's legacy remains strong in America, reflected in the popularity of her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Among living royals, they hold the highest favorability scores, with William leading at 58% compared to Harry's 53%. William's recent meeting with Donald Trump at the Notre Dame Cathedral reopening in Paris left a positive impression, prompting plans for an invitation to the White House. Meanwhile, opinions on Harry and Meghan have largely remained unchanged since their move to the U.S. in 2020, with 53% of Americans maintaining their views, 14% viewing them more favorably, and 18% less favorably. Queen Camilla holds a low favorability rating among Americans, with just 30% viewing her positively. This is likely influenced by her portrayal as the other woman in Princess Diana's marriage to Charles, a perception that still resonates given Diana's enduring popularity. Surprisingly, 37% of Americans hold a negative view of Camilla, slightly higher than the 36% who view Prince Andrew unfavorably due to his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Amid the Epstein scandal, over half of Americans believe Prince Andrew should be extradited to the U.S. to address allegations involving Virginia Giuffre. However, he settled out of court in February 2022 for a reported $16 million. Regarding the royal family overall, 22% of Americans see them as mostly good role models, 11% view them as mostly bad role models, and 48% believe they are a mix of both. Queen Camilla's low favorability among Americans is shaped by lingering perceptions tied to Princess Diana, while Prince Andrew's controversies continue to tarnish his reputation. Overall, Americans hold mixed opinions on the royal family, viewing them as both good and bad role models. Thanks for watching, guys. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe